Do you also feel that your English is not improving after doing speaking practice, listening practice, reading practice, but still you feel that your English is not improving? So in this video, I am going to talk about what some are the reasons because of those your English is not improving. So if you are making these kind of mistakes, then please make sure you correct those mistakes and try to improve those things. Okay, so without further ado, let's dive into the video. So in my opinion, the first reason is too much listening, too much passive listening. Yes, you heard it right. Too much passive listening cannot help you to improve your English. Is that what I believe? Because I have already told you so many times that please listen as much as you can. Listening is something that can help you to understand better, and listening can give you the structures, new words, phrases, and so many other things. So listening is important to learn this language because we all learn our mother tongue by listening only. When we learn our mother tongue, we did not do reading practice, we did not do any writing or any kind of other practice. We just listen a lot, and that's how we learn our mother tongue. Same thing applies in English. We have to listen a lot, but most of the people, what they make mistake is they focus only on passive listening, and I would not recommend you to do passive listening. Because passive listening means, when I say this passively listening, it means listen something. It may be anything. So listen something while doing your work. For example, if a housewife and any other person who just start listening and start watching something while doing some other works, so what do you think? Will it make any kind of sense? No, definitely not. Because when you listen something passively, it cannot store in your mind. But when you listen something actively, definitely it will help you. So I would request you, please stop listening passive passively. Start listening actively. Try to listen actively. When you listen something, try to give your 200% on that video. Okay, so this is the first reason why your English is not improving, because you are focusing so much on passive listening but not active listening. So try to listen actively. Now let's move on. Reason number second. The reason number second is consistency. I have said so many times in my previous videos that consistency is must. Without consistency, you cannot do anything, because I have experienced this in my life. Today, because I have been trying to learn this language for a long time, it took me lot of years to learn this language. Still, I am not fluent in this language. Still, I am making some mistakes. Still, I am improving day by day because I was not consistent. If I were consistent, if I consistent back then, definitely today I will be fluent in this language. But I'm not fluent because, why? Because I was not consistent. So I know, and I am very sure that if you are consistent, definitely you are going to um, give your best, because consistency not only help you to remember the things, but it can help you to be disciplined in your life. So be consistent no matter what happens, no matter what are the situations in you are, but you have to stick with your practice. You have to stick with your all the exercises that you are doing to improve your English. So be strict with your practice and consistent. don't break your consistency no matter what happens. So this is the second reason why your English is not improving, because you are not consistent. If you are thinking that okay, I practice 3 or 4 days, then what happen if I break one day? No. If you break even a single day, it means you forget whatever you have learned. So this is most important thing you have to keep your mind while doing anything in your life. Now let's talk about reason number 3. Reason number 3 is waiting for perfection. If you are someone who wait for perfection, then okay, once I get perfection in this language, only then I speak. You are making big mistake. You are making blunder, I would say, because perfection, the word perfection doesn't exist in this world. Please trust me when I say this, because perfection is always, there is a scope of improvement. So like, the things perfection never exists in this world. So if you are thinking like that, okay, once I get perfect in this language, only then I speak, you are making this mistake. Please correct it right now, because perfection comes with practice. If you do not practice, perfection will never come. But if you are consistent and you are doing your practice every single day, definitely you will be become perfect. So please don't wait for perfection. Speak even with the mistake or broken English, because you see and watch so many people out there who speak in this language and still they share their journey, their mistake journey, their learning journey, and they don't afraid of making mistake, and that's why they are improving. So same things applies each and every person. So don't feel scared and don't feel afraid of making mistake. Speak whatever comes in your mind, no matter how many mistakes you are making right now, because we all know making mistake means we are learning something new. Okay, so if you are not making any mistake, it means you are not learning anything new. So don't afraid of making mistake and don't wait for perfection, because one thing you should keep in mind, that perfection comes with practice. So this is the other reason why your English is not improving, because you are not speaking enough. The next reason is implementing the things. Let me explain you in simple words and with help of example. For example, you want to drive a car. Okay, and for that you have watched so many videos on internet, that where is clutch, where is gear, where is like all the things, I don't know exactly, but you just watch so many videos that how to drive a car, and you think that okay, now I am perfect in this, now I know how to drive a car. But is this possible? Only watching videos and only watching other person driving you can learn how to drive a car? Definitely not. So here you have to sit in the car, start the car, and you have to settle down in these situations. Only then you can learn how to drive a car. The same thing applies in your English. Only by reading and listening, you cannot be fluent in this language. You cannot learn this language only by those things. Whatever you have to learn, you have to implement those things in real life or in real conversations. So not only listening and reading can help you to learn this language. After listening and after reading and after learn something new, you have to try to implement those things in your real conversation. Okay, for example, and here one more thing I would say, that if you are someone who learn so many things in a day, for example, if you are learning 10 words, idiom and phrasing in a day, but you are not using it, even a single word and single sentence in your daily conversation, then what is the meaning of learning those words if you are not implementing those, if you are not using those in your English? So what I mean is, No matter, there is no there is no thing here that okay, you should learn 10 or 15 words or 10 or 15 things in this language. No, you should learn little, but you have to apply those things. You are required to apply those things in your real conversation. If you are learning a single word but you are using in your conversation, enough, that's fine. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you, please try to implement in real conversations whatever you have learned right now. Okay, so this is the other reason why your English is not improving, because you are not implementing the things. You are just consuming the content. So only consuming content cannot help you to learn this language. So try to implement and use them. Okay, now let's move on. Next reason, the next reason is very very important, and that is too much focus on grammar while speaking. We all make this mistake. When we start our journey, when we start learning this language, what we do is we just go with the grammar portion. We try to learn grammar rules, and once we know about some grammar rules, what we do is we just try to use them, and we just, while speaking, when we speak something, we try to remember those grammar rules, that okay, here I have to use this rule, here I have to use this rule. And doing that things, we take a lot of time during speaking. And when we take a lot of time, definitely it will lose our confidence, and we think we cannot speak in this language. So while speaking, don't focus too much on grammar. Of course, I know, completely understand and completely agree on this fact that grammar is important. Definitely grammar is important if you want to fluent in this language. And fluency doesn't mean that you speak fast. It means you speak fast but in a simple way, and you just, it means that you are speak nicely, you are able to express your thought in a very nice manner, and that is the fluency. Okay, so fluency comes with grammar also, because when you speak correct English, it means you are now fluent. Okay, so what I am trying to tell you is, don't focus too much on grammar while speaking. If you are making some mistake grammatically, it's fine, totally fine. If, but the speaking is the most important. If you speak with mistake, fine. But if you don't speak, and if you try to speak with perfection and with perfect rule, definitely it will not help you to become fluent in this language. So please stop focusing too much on grammar in your starting phase. Once you are able to express your thought in simple English, then you will try to learn grammar rules and using in a correct way in your English. Okay, so this is the other reason why your English is not improving. Now this is the last but not the least, and that is motivation. Yes, motivation. We all need motivation for doing anything in life. It may be study, it may be learning new skill, it may be learning any new language. We all need motivation. And there are two type of motivations. The one is outer, and the second one is inner motivation. And definitely when we get motivation from outside, it may be stay with you for a short period of time. After that, you forget all the things and you feel demotivated. That's why I always tell you, please find your inner motivation. Nobody can tell you, nobody comes with you to motivate you. You are the only person who can motivate you. So don't wait for the outer motivation, and don't wait for the someone who come with you, who will come with you and try to motivate you. Definitely no will come to you and motivate you. So try to find out your real motivation, your real goal. Only then you can work by your own self, or you can work according to your goal. Okay, so don't wait for the outer motivation at all. So these all are the reasons why your English is not improving. So please try to correct these mistakes. If you are making these mistakes, please try to remove those. Please try to correct those mistakes as soon as possible. And please be consistent. Please be stick with your practice. It will definitely give you the result. And if you are consistent, definitely you will see the result.